As we start this story, we see that ever familiar cabin in the woods. Inside, we see the farmer slash merchant laying in his bed trying to get comfortable. But he can't get comfortable. He just has a strange feeling. So he gets up and heads towards the main living area. He tried to get something to drink. Then he realized that someone else is in the cabin with him. As he turns slowly, he sees a shadow sitting on the couch.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Friend, I'm just here to ascertain some information from you.
What, how'd you get in here?
Oh, well, there's always methods to any situation. I found my way in because I am attracted to your work.
I'm attracted to my work. What are you talking about?
Now, let's not play coy. All right? I'm attracted to what you do and how you deal with these millennium folks.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Well, I have the same situation problems that you have. And we're dealing with these millennium folks. I mean, all they do is just be in town and make a ruckus, and they're on their iPhones and iPads and their Samsungs and their expensive cars given to them by their little parents that are, little rich ass parents. And they're disgusting. They're disgusting. And I just like the way you handle them.
Well, I'm a little skeptical because, you're just sitting here in the dark. For some reason, I couldn't sleep, so I don't know what to expect of this.
Well, I just want to know your technique for dealing with them. I believe you consume them in certain ways.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, sir, trust me. Trust me. I don't want to bring the law into this. I just want revenge on those little millennium bastards. They ain't about shit. All they do is eating shit. And they deserve everything that comes to them.
Well, upon my better judgment, I can tell you what I do to them.
Oh, please.
Well, first, you see, I'm in town, I have my truck, and I'm just watching certain ones. Then they're coming out that McDonald's or Burger King or any little fast food place that they got up in town. That's all right. Just fatten them up. Then the first guy I took, he was a little whiner, and I grabbed him. I had some chloroform in a cloth, and he got knocked out. And I put him in my truck. I had to put the tarp over him. Came back here. Now I'm good with knots. That's one important thing. You gotta be good with knots. And then I take his shirt off. I ain't doing no freaky dicky things with him. I'm just saying, I just take his shirt off. Kind of wipe him down with some alcohol. And then I tie him, hog tie him with his hands behind his back in a chair. I tie his legs so I want him kicking and screaming. Then I put some duct tape over his mouth and shut his ass up for a while. Because I want some peace and quiet sometimes. And eventually, when I'm just interviewing him, I'll take the duct tape off and let him speak. I'm all here around by myself. It's like a mile away from anyone to hear me. I'm be by myself, and I like being by myself. And I don't want no one interfering in my business.
Oh yeah, well, understandable. And you're really intriguing me with this story.
Yeah, well, it's like this. I tell him what I'm about to do with him.
Oh, what you gonna do with him?
Well, I like the taste of cooked human skin. I mean, you figure people eating pork skins. Why not human skin? That's why I kind of clean them off with alcohol. Yeah, it makes the skin more pliable. A little disinfectant, you know. And while he's sitting there, I get out the blowtorch, put it at a very thin flame, and I burn a streak down his skin, nicely cooked. I take my pliers, peel the skin off, nice and cooked. And then I place it on a piece of wheat bread, spread some mustard on there.
Oh, mustard.
Yes, I love mustard. The spicy kick of mustard just turns me on. Maybe I add some cheese, I don't know, maybe depending on my mood. And then I put another slice of bread on top of that. Have me a nice skin sandwich.
Oh, that's very interesting. That's oh man. Oh, didn't know it got to this, but that was very interesting. I thought maybe you was carving them up or something like that.
Well, that's a little later when the body don't have no more skin for me to to use. I might dice them up. Now I'm not inhumane, so I'll put them to sleep. I'll put them to sleep, and I'll carve their bodies up. Detach the head, of course. Been real meticulous with my body parts. And then I have a big cauldron in the back, and I cook them with peas, carrots, with a beef stock, and I make them into a stew.
Oh, it's interesting. Very interesting. Wow. I never knew.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's how I get rid of these damn millenniums. And they don't really flock to the town like they used to, but it's like some news reports about how some of them disappearing. That kind of scared them a little bit, but they'll still flock around there. They'll still come around, and I'll get them.
Well, you have inspired me. Because I don't live too far from you. I live about maybe a mile down the road.
Oh, you that one farmer. So how'd you find me?
Well, I seen you in town. I was getting some provisions, and I seen you in town, and I seen what you done. And I figured, hey, I need to talk to this guy because I'm having a problem with these goddamn millenniums my goddamn self.
Well, at least I'm got somebody interested in the trade. But you have to have a hunger for that flesh.
Oh, don't worry about that, sir. Don't worry about that. I do have the hunger.
Well, I mean, it's kind of early in the morning. I'm about to go back to sleep, so if you don't mind, I want to get back to getting some shut-eye.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and good hunting.
You too now. I can imagine what you're going to do.
Oh, yes, well, I have other similar methods to dealing with these millenniums. as he lets the man out the door.
Take care of yourself.
You too now.
Ah, damn. It's cold. I need to turn the furnace on. Shit. Well, at least I got someone else who's into the fight. I guess the goddamn millenniums.
As the man turns the furnace on to get the cabin warm, he goes back to bed with a smile on his face and determination to get more bodies into that cabin.
This time I might try a sub roll and burn them extra big piece of skin. Yeah. Coated with mustard. Yeah, making me hungry.